Hi, everyone. This is Kid Orr and the gang, and here's the veteran. All you ex-service men and women and your folks everywhere. Especially transcribed for you by the Veteran Administration in cooperation with the American Federation of Musicians. Yes, this is Kid Ory with 15 minutes of real Dixie. Ride with us to New Orleans with Bill Bailey. Why don't you please come home?
Don't you come home, Bill Billy? Why don't you come home? I've been waiting all night long. I'll do that cooking, baby, pay all the rent. Babe, I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening that you threw me out with nothing but a fire to go. Baby, isn't it a shame? I know I'm to blame. Bill Billy, why don't you please come home?
This is Kid Ory. While we were putting this program together, I picked up some information from the VA about compensation. Those regular checks from the VA that go to eligible disabled veterans with a service-connected ailment that's rated by the VA as a 10% disability or more. Now, what interested me, when do those payments actually start? It depends on the veteran himself, depending when he filed his application. Now, there are 3 different dates to keep in mind. I'll start with number 1, because that's the best deal a disabled veteran can make for himself. So listen carefully. You want your compensation check to start as of the day you were separated from the armed forces. Now, what you do is to apply within 1 year from the date of your separation. The VA finds that ailment is serious enough to call for compensation checks. The check starts, as I said, as of the day that you are separated. Rules 2 and 3 are coming up right after this next tune, which, by the way, is an original, written when I was with Orson Welles. Here is Blues for Jim. All right, back to compensation. And those compensation checks from the VA. I said if an eligible veteran applies within 1 year from the date of the separation from the armed forces, his compensation checks will start coming to him as of that date. That is, the day that he was separated. Now, suppose you file an application for compensation within 1 year from separation, but your disability was not severe enough when you left the armed forces to call for compensation. In that case, your VA check will not start until the date that the evidence shows your trouble did get severe enough to rate regular compensation checks from the VA. And here's another point. For you disabled veterans who apply for compensation later than 1 year after the date of your separation, the best you can hope for is for payments to start as of the date you apply. One last point, and listen to old Kid Ory. There's no deadline about applying. You can apply for compensation at any time during your entire life. Well, here's a traditional number I played years and years ago in New Orleans. It's the original Dixieland Monster. Well, gang, I hope you have enjoyed your trip to Dixie. Be sure to ask us back, won't you? And now, before we leave, here's one to leave with. Get out of here and go home. Here's the Veteran tribute from yours truly, Kid Ory, and the gang. Here's the Veterans is presented, transcribed by the Veteran Administration in cooperation with the American Federation of Musicians. James C. Petrella, President, whose members have donated their services, and this station, which have contributed its time in the public interest. Tune in again to more top flight entertainment on Here's the Veteran. And this is Kid Ory saying thanks for listening.